Good evening, everyone. Welcome to join XCamp 4th quarter opening ceremony. My name is Shanshan and I'm from the marketing team. I'm so glad to host XCamp internal event with all of you. So first of all, please allow me to introduce the agenda tonight. So the first part will be introduced by our principal and Dr. Charlie Guo. He will give an opening remarks. And then the teacher Yuan, our co-founder, will introduce the 4th quarter teaching plan and for the coming musical season, more details about our class and the preparation. And then the last part, Charlie will be introduced the 4.0 award student in summer and the 5 minutes video competition winners to all of you. And then we will have 10 minutes Q&A session to all of the students and parents. We are so happy to have more than 100 students this quarter. So please allow me to briefly play a video about 2 minutes to learn XCamp.
Computer science and artificial intelligence are tools that will change the future. XCamp Academy is a community dedicated to inspiring and cultivating the next generation of computer science and artificial intelligence talents. XCamp Academy was founded in August 2017 in Silicon Valley by 2 Google software engineers. The name XCamp was inspired by the variable X, which represents unlimited opportunities. XCamp's curriculum system and training methodology is inherited from Mr. Xianyou Xu, a Chinese diamond-level international gold medal coach. Our staff here in the US is composed of senior software engineers from major technology companies in Silicon Valley. In addition, we have strong support from international and domestic competition winners. From beginner-level Python to classic C++ courses and competition honors courses, XCamp's curriculum is designed for students of all different levels. We prioritize personalized education with problem sets tailored to each student's need and an enrollment system that encourages grade skipping. By participating in team-based competitions and facilitating frequent group study sessions, XCamp also fosters an environment of collaboration to build each student's confidence in their ability to code. As of now, more than 100 XCamp students have been qualified for EASCO Silver Division and above, including 19 in the Platinum Division and 5 were selected in the US Camp, out of which 4 were fresh from the 2022 season. In 2022, in Stanford's renowned high school programming competition PROCO, XCamp students won 1st and 2nd place in the Advanced Division. In other well-known Bay Area programming competitions such as Harker Programming Invitational and Teams Code, XCamp students have completed the transition from participants to problem writers. Here at XCamp, we believe that students have unlimited potential and can change the world through coding.
Okay, welcome to subscribe our YouTube channel. There are lots of coding resources and our event recap on it. Okay, so next, let's warmly welcome Charlie to give an opening speech.
Thank you, Shanshan. Welcome, students, parents. Also, we have staff, teachers, and TAs. Welcome to the new semester, 2022 fall semester. First, I'd like to give you a quick summary on what we achieved and what we plan to do. We are a fast-growing community. We have realized kind of 0 to 1. We have more than 500 students now. So this is already a big community. I believe with such a big community, everyone can learn from each other. Next, we have new courses and learning systems completely released and built for you. So we have our Python class, also teach some AI for fun now. In addition, we have our new robotics class opened in this summer. Mostly this class use the content and the method and the system to be taught in college to teach our students to learn how to build robotics through simulation. We don't work on hardware and electronics first, but we will build the simulation system in this way so we can help students learn faster and learn the coding and robotics concept deeper. In addition, we have our new teaching system built. It will be used in our fourth quarter. Yuan will discuss later. In addition, we will devote more on our USACO training. I would like to say most of the courses still pretty intense and pretty serious on coding. After several semesters learning, the students, some of you might be interested in competitive coding. So we provide more opportunities for you. We have Python weekly training. We have enhancement class from bronze to platinum level in the fall. In addition, we attract more experienced USACO constants to join our team. We have 5 in the US camp till this year. Next one, I want to share one of other teaching philosophy Yuan and we brought up at the start of the X camp. 5 years ago, we thought we can teach our kids coding. You guys can learn how to code, to learn skill, learn a way, maybe not only make a living, but make it fun. In addition, secondly, Yuan and we believe to build a strong community is important. Also, we believe with a community to nurture our kids is a significant benefit. From the coming semester, we will put more effort on building a community. Because the pandemic, because the online courses is kind of harder in the past 2 years to work on this direction. But for the coming semesters and years, we will try to have more community building activities. For example, we will continue our X-Buddy program. We will continue our group study. We will have more on-site classes and activities. More importantly, we will also have some activities for our parents to learn from each other, help our parents grow too. Also, we may help each other. So sometimes, it's hard for you to nurture your kids, but if some friends, some teachers, we work together, we believe we can build a strong community. Now you are classmates. Some of you may study coding together with XCamp for 3, 4, even 5 years. We believe after these 5 years, your classmates here might be your lifetime friends. When you do a startup, some of your friends now might be your best candidates. Also, when you try something new, the parents here from our community might help you, may find an internship, may help you find a job, may help you find the fundings, or may help you find other resources. We believe a strong community will help all of us. We believe we need a community to nurture our kids. Next. Next, I would like to have Yuan, another of our XCamp co-founder, to explain our course trajectories. Yuan?
Yeah, thanks, Charlie. Hi, welcome to the opening ceremony. So over the next few slides, I'm going to talk about the information about teaching. So, so before all those class details, I want to talk about how XCamp cultivates students, how we teach, and most importantly, what's the philosophy in our mind. So we believe that all students, although they have a different background, they all need to go through several stages. So the first stage is the beginner stage, where we mainly focus on teaching students about the beginner level classes 100, 101, and 102. So the mission for these classes are to build up the love in coding and make the students to think about coding as something they can do and be confident about it. And the second stage is the most critical and also most valuable stage in my personal view, because in this stage, from 200 all the way to 502, we are building solid foundation in data structure and the algorithm for our students. So for this stage, students is going to build up the complete knowledge system, which is going to carry over to their college study in all STEM, benefit all STEM related major. And also it's going to be more useful for graduate school and also as well industry experience. So over this period, it's going to be a long stage, but it's going to be very, very valuable. So after this stage, students are expected to have two key results. For many of the students, we are building, or most of the students, we are building a solid foundation in the bottom right corner. We are building a very solid foundation for them to have the coding as the skill, so that they have the lower bound of their life. After all, once they have the solid foundation, they'll be able to pass tech interview with no problem. And for a subset of students who is kind of more committed and who are more passionate about USACO, which is short for USA Computing Olympiad competitions, we will help them, provide them with the best resource and help them with the best coaching resource, not just in the US, but also including, we can comfortably say it's a world-class level of resource in competition. And there's an error in the top right corner, which should be 601 to 603, which is pretty much our math class. So after that, the philosophy about our teaching explained. Let's take a look at our detailed plan for every single level, especially what's the expectation and what's the key result. For the first three level, that is our beginner level, we have no expectation for the past coding experience for students, and we just want students to be interested in coding and be confident coding. With visualization and with projects, we are hoping to build their skills in these dimensions. We want them to enjoy coding after all. For the intermediate level, where we mainly want to build up the foundation, we are focusing on build up the complete knowledge system, and we take homework really, really seriously, and we want all the students to leave no confusion or vague topics behind, because homework is the most important thing to enhance your understanding. Even if you understand everything in class, without the practice, without homework, you'll forget it in a few days, not few days, in a few weeks. It's just like riding bicycle. Just watching other people, watching teacher riding a bicycle is not enough. You have to step up on the bike to bike it, right? And then the key results of the intermediate level would be you have a solid foundation with the complete system. You are capable of driving any coding related project, such as robotics, research, and other topics. And the third would be we are seeing lots of excellent students within these levels. They are able to ace the tech interview. And this is also very valuable and practically very useful. And for the next level, that is competitive programming on the class levels, we are hoping all the students in this level, you will get the USACO results. That is probably 2 months away, 3 months away. You purely get those results purely on the effort you paid in everyday study. And we want all the students to prepare for it if you have a goal for the USACO, and take all the homework and mock tests very seriously. And in order to have students to prepare for the USACO, we start to launch the USACO enhancement class, which is weekly mock tests to get all students prepared for the USACO tests. And it's going to start, I think it's the end of September. It's very important to have everyone to do that. We'll talk about it in next few slides. Most importantly, we want to talk about correction, which is upsolving. This is really, really critical for you to do it in homework and also in mock tests. Without correction, what you cannot do, you still cannot do. What you can do, you still can do. No much difference. So please do upsolving. Okay, so next slide, please. So I talked about user code, but I just want to mention for young students, especially when you are in beginner level or intermediate level, please don't use user code as the only goal for your study. User code is nice, it's good, it's very, very good milestone. But what we want to do is that we want to focus on learning, focus on homework and correction. So basically just take user code as a side product. And once you get to like certain level, for example, in honor class level, 602 or 603, you are pretty advanced. Please make sure you are really committed and try to hit the goal, right? So after all, user code, take that as something positive and consider it as something fun instead of something really stressful. And please don't try to think I must pass next time. This is a wrong mindset. Instead, focus on preparation, and in the end of the day, you'll be able to pass. And always focus on knowledge build up. Yeah. Next slide, please.
You're not listening?
Listening.
Oh, sorry. Can you mute yourself? Thank you. So for the fourth semester, we have lots of new changes. So we received lots of feedback from parents and also from our teacher, TA, and our staff, and we really hear you. So these are the following changes. First of all, we have a new teaching site integrating all the information in one platform. In the past, the information posted in WeChat group or Google Classroom or maybe in class is here and there, and we don't really have a way to make everything consistent. So now we have one platform integrating course info, slides, homework hint, video, notes, and announcements. We are adding more and more detailed information into this site. Hopefully, in the future, there'll be no more cases like I cannot access my homework or I cannot find some slides or maybe some class information. This will be a good win for every single one involved in the XCamp teaching workflow. So the next one is going to be in the past, we have some homework questions being added by teacher or maybe some teaching research staff without checking the translation. We feel sorry about that, and we did thorough check during the summer after the summer semester end, and we are still in the process of doing all the checks, and we want to provide you with a correct question, translation, and with detailed enough information provided in all those homework. Plus, we are providing a homework hint video to help you with your homework. So with this support, we want to improve the user experience for both students and the parents, and also our teaching staff. So the next change is going to be, I just talked about the homework hint video. So it's going to be in beta mode in the sense that we have all the TAs, experienced TAs to record them. But so sometimes the video could be too detailed or maybe too concise. But in any case, please feel free to provide feedback. So we will check all those videos, and as time goes by, we will try to record some of them to improve it. And the next one is going to be, we want to make our TA office hour improved in the sense that in the past, lots of students waiting in the TA office hour for a long time. On the other hand, TA have to go through the questions one by one and spend time debugging for each of the students. That kind of defeat the purpose of the TA office hour, because we really want to have all students participate in the debugging and also learn from each other. So here's the new workflow we are proposing. We want the TA to be the moderator who lead the discussion and lead the be the maestro orchestrating the debugging competition. And for every single question listed, we want all the students in the office section to participate in the competition to help that student to debug. And we will keep the names, record the names who contributed, and reward them. We are gonna have some score accumulated. So this is something new, and we want to see how it goes for the new semester. And we are hoping all the students participate in the office hour will be able to play a more active role in the process. and also gain the positive feedback to enter the loop. Yeah, and everyone gets the momentum. And in the same time, TA will be the support always around to help you. And everyone, you don't have to wait in line. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Okay, so the next slide is about our USACO enhancement class. So for all the USACO level, all the competition enthusiasts, this is tailored for you. So, you know, in our weekly homework, you know what's the topic today, right? So when you do the homework, you'll always try to align whatever problem look like with the topic we learned today. So that, in real tech competition, it's not the case. You'll never know what's the topic behind that problem. Actually, the author of a problem will try to hide it from you. So that's the reason why we need a mock test to really prepare you for the competition. So it's a must to train for stress handling and also to maintain stable performance in competitions to handle different scenarios, such as I have 1 hour left, what should I do, right? Things like that. So every week we have the mock tests for all the level, for bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and also camp level. We have all levels. So we have all the problems starting from fundamental to tricky. As we proceed approaching the USACO season, we are preparing you in every single dimension, and we will have the teacher to explain the problem and also lead the discussion after the class. And very importantly, is support both online and offline. But if you make it offline, we would still recommend you to do it offline. And so we will have our staff to push the Upsoft programs as well. So if you have a clear goal for passing USACO a certain level, right, please don't hesitate to register. This is really, really important. We've received lots of feedback asking for this in the past, but we didn't have bandwidth. Now we have the bandwidth, and we want to build this for all of you to get better prepared for USACO different levels. But for young students, please feel, you don't have to feel rushed into this. Take your time, focus on knowledge building, right? So you don't have to rush into competition at all. We don't have pressure on you at all. Please focus on learning, okay? Thank you. Next one. So for the incoming USACO season, we received a lot of ad hoc questions or requests from parents or students. And we feel like it's necessary to organize a centralized section to answer all the USACO related questions. So I'm going to host one answer questions section next week. It's going to be next week. I think it's next Friday, PST 7:30. And we probably will have the Xin You Dui, who is our Chinese partner. Together we'll host this section. Welcome all the students or parents to join to ask USACO related problems. Yeah, thank you. So over the summer, we have a full-time camp every day for 2 weeks. And students participated in those camps received really, really good boost. So we have the weekly class focusing on learning, and we have the summer camp, whole day camp focusing on practicing, in the sense that we want them to really get their skill improved by practicing. Although we have daily homework, but that's not enough to get them fully prepared in terms of enough muscle memory. So we'll do the same thing for the winter. So we will have a winter section, I believe is December 17 to December 22nd. So these are some photos from the summer, and please register early. We have a limited spots in the camp. Is on site. Yeah, thank you. Next one. Yeah, so I'll hand over to Charlie to announce our semester-wise 4.0 awards in the spring. I believe it's in the summer or in the spring.
Yeah, first of all, we can take a quick look about the 4.0 awards student in spring quarter. Yeah.
for a year now.
Hello, my name is Deli. This is my recording for the 4.0 reward for the XCamp class of 101.
Hi, I'm Iris, and today I'm going to be answering some questions about my experience with XCamp.
Hello, my name is David Mao, and here is my video submission for the XCamp Spring Quarter 4.0 Award.
Okay, hi, I'm Sophie, and I'm here to have an interview about XCamp.
Hi, my name is Michael, and today I'll be answering some questions about XCamp.
Hello, my name is Ellie Jo, and I am a 4.0 student in the 300Z XCamp class.
Hi, my name is Ming Ling, and today I will be sharing 3 things about my XCamp 102 class in Playson.
Hi, I'm Nathan Chen. I took the 101 PB class in XCamp this spring semester. I enjoyed learning with XCamp this spring semester.
Hello, my name is Adam, and I took the C201 PB class from XCamp this spring semester. So a few things I learned: 1, BFS, 2, DFS, and of course 3, I developed my computer science skills and problem solving skills in general, and my coding skills in C++. Oh, so BFS and DFS, they're more mainly search algorithms. So DFS works by going as deep as you can, backtracking, going as deep as you can again. BFS ripples out, so you go as shallow as you can and more. So DFS is more fit for just finding any path as fast as you can. BFS is more fit for finding the shortest path to the endpoint.
My name is Ethan Whitman. I've been to many other classes for coding, which have emphasized that coding was everything when trying to solve a coding problem. But when I went to XCamp, I learned that coding actually is only a small little part for any problems that I'm trying to solve, or any programming problems that like homework or anything else. I learned that you can't dive into coding immediately. You actually have to follow the sequence, which is first understanding the problem. Then you have to visualize the examples or any inputs and outputs that you find or can make up or anything else. Then you have to think of algorithms you can use for coding the problem, which that is like, just say it's some sort of math sequence that you have to do. Then you have to like think about all of that. And then you get the structure of your code, which is like just the rough idea of the code. But then after you do all that, then you can code. That's the best way of coding for me. And I think that's the best way that everyone should code. You can't just like dive into coding immediately. And that is the growth that I've had from XCamp, which XCamp was the one who actually persuaded me to do that.
XCamp has helped me grow so that I learn C++ better, and C++ is really the most efficient language that people use for competitions, and it's pretty much the same thing as other languages such as Python or Java, but just different syntaxes. And XCamp has helped me to learn like how to convert and do different things in C++ that I know about already in other languages. The TA sessions were really helpful. There were originally 2 TA sessions, but some people couldn't make some, so XCamp gave us 4 TA sessions instead. The TA sessions and the TAs always made sure that like we understood like what to do and like how to solve different problems. Whenever I had problems and there wasn't much time left, I gave them the code, and then they said that they would like help me or like email me or contact me somewhere else on how to do it, or like what was wrong with my code.
Okay, next, welcome Charlie.
Thank you, Shen. Also, thank you for all the students to share with us your video here. We know 4.0 is kind of the student need to complete all the homework, all midterm, and find out test without any error. They can make up, but you need to figure out anything wrong. Because each problem they have 10 test cases. Even you have 1 not passed, it's not full. I'm so glad to announce the 2022 summer 4.0 award here. So many names, I will not read one by one, but congratulations to all of you. You made a perfect score in the summer. Again, here is the requirements. We will continue this in fall. The student need to complete 100% for the homework and 2 terms. In addition, this time the 5-minute video recording is optional, but we feel this kind of video recording is motivate students to learn more and to really share. They will be more motivated. As again, you will get an e-certificate for this award. As I said, perfect is hard to achieve, but after you achieve that, it's a great reward. Not only for this certificate, but from yourself. I would like to say you achieve this for your own fulfillment in your future, in your work, in your study. This kind of perfect achievement will motivate you to get deeper, to get more knowledge, and to get more motivated. Next, I'm very happy to announce our 5-minute video competition with STEM to Innovation nonprofit organization. I want to give you some background. One of our best XChem students, Ayla Lan, she started one nonprofit organization called STEM Innovation. She thinks STEM is important, also innovation is more important. From this organization, we try to inspire our students to be more creative. So she organized this 5-minute video competition with XChem. We have more than 40 students submit their videos. In the video, each student teaches us one concept of the algorithm or data structure. It's very inspiring. I would like to see these students are really young junior educators. They are very inspiring to explain this concept. Especially, I want to speak out here. We have the best of the best, Ellie Jo. She also a winner of our 4.0 award student too. Also, we have like a People's Choice, Michael Xi. They did a great job on the explanations. Thank you all, and congratulations to all of you. Next. This ends our 2022 fall semester opening ceremony. We run on time, but we would like to take several minutes if you have any questions.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I can go back to the competition winners page because some students would like to have a screenshot. Yeah. So every student welcome to scan and check the videos. We already published all the videos online.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Demi, Jing as the People's Choice winners. Thank you, Zoe, for reminding me. I'm sorry, I totally forgot this kind of updates. Yeah. Any questions? Maybe let me answer from the bottom.
Yeah.
About the on-site class, the answer is yes. We plan to provide on-site class. We know there's some advantages to learn together. That's also one part of our building community strategy. However, some of the class, most of the class now is online, and we have students from all over the world, from Canada, from Hong Kong, from China, from all over the United States. So we'll see if most of students could be available on site. We will start from some of the class. But we encourage students to have what we call the family group study. If there are several families you live together close, you may get together in one family and join the class. Even class is online, but if you study together, join the class, they'll be much better. Also, you might stay together to do some homework. So that's kind of one trial. But for some of the new classes, if the students are all new students, we may trial some on-site class. We plan to have Fremont, East Bay, also definitely South Bay and the Peninsula. Also, we may have Seattle and Austin on-site classes to plan.
Yeah, one parent asked, can parents sit on the classroom? Yes, come with the student if we provide the on-site class.
Yeah, the answer is yes. We know some students, some parents sit in class, learn together with the kids, also have the kids to learn. We encourage that. Also, we know, some of our teachers and kids, they are parents. I like to say it's really challenge for us to grow with our kids, especially with the in like high school. It will be very challenging for you, sometimes talk to them. That's my experience. So if you can have a topic like coding to work with your kids and to grow with him, I highly encourage you to do so.
So is Google Classroom still being used in the email I received? It says using Google Classroom. I think the answer is yes, right? Teacher Yuan, could you mind explain more to students?
Yeah, sure. So in the fall, for classes from 101 to 300, we are still using Google Classroom as a way for students to talk to each other and also pose some questions. But we will move all the teaching, all the homework, assignment, all those things into the new website.
Okay. Next question, will each TA office hour be recorded in a single video or multiple video of 7 minutes each? Our TA asked the question. One of our TA asked.
So every single TA office hour is a complete video recorded, but we will offer separate homework hint explanation video. That is per problem. Yeah.
Yes, some student or parents may ask, in 301C class do not have 4.0 award. Yes, because currently this is the first version of the 4.0 student list. If parents or student, you have any claims or dispute, feel free to contact Kevin or David, our operation specialists. How do we get the username for xinyoudui.com? I think Yuan, maybe you can explain more.
So basically, is all the XJOI credential will be still used in the new website. So you should be able to log in directly.
Yes, yeah, Yuan already answered that. Yeah.
Yeah.
About the new website, is the new website only in Chinese? I can change to English, but most of the websites still in Chinese.
Yeah, so basically, we are still in kind of onboarding this website. So if you just log in, it's English, but you just the homepage right now is still in Chinese. But if you click on course and the course study entry, you'll be able to enter your class directly. But please hold it for now in general. Just wait for the class to start so that everything will be more in order, and the teacher will give you more introduction over the new website.
Here's a question about if we can give the parents the contact information so the parents can contact each other. Yes, we are planning to do so. So as we said, we try to have local on-site offline study groups. So we will have this with contact information. Definitely, the parents have the choice to opt out to keep your location as private. Another question about the gift card for the 4.0 awards. From this summer, we don't provide the gift card anymore. There are logics, there are reasons. One single point I want to let other parents and students here now know, the motivation, mostly importantly, is called self-inner motivation. So we try to diminish the outside kind of as a cheat to motivate the students to do the work, to finish their homework. So that's kind of one big reason we cancel the gift card. Yes.
About the 新友对.com, some students said cannot be reached, or maybe when you can, yeah, totally, yeah, because we still, okay, make sure you need to add a 3W dot in front of it, right? Okay. I remember teacher will have an instruction to all the students, right? In the first class. Teacher Yuan.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So student, don't worry about that. The teacher will help you quickly go through the new website.
Yeah.
Yes, one parent asked, do we provide the WeChat group for parents in the same class? Yes. Please remember to check the welcome letter to parents. We already attached the WeChat group QR code there. So you can scan the code and join the WeChat group. You can find the same level parents there. Yeah, remember to check your email. Yeah. If you would like to double check the summer 4.0 students, please email to admin@xcamp.org. Yeah, our operations staff will help you to double check. Yeah.
Helen raised the hand. Helen, do you have a question?
Yes, I do have two questions. 第一个问题是我们上次一起有不少这个家长说，能不能把考试的时间不要安排在正式上课的时间？毕竟你们这 XCamp 这个学费也不便宜，能不能利用这个时间帮孩子解决一些疑难问题，或者是多教一些新的知识，而考试安排在课后？ 这是一个问题。上次Dr. Yuan说你们会讨论一下，我不知道有什么进展。这是第一个问题。第二个问题的话，就是对我们这种说对 coding 一点不懂的这个家长，怎么能够更好的帮到孩子？所以这个有时候孩子比较 frustrating， 所以这个东西。
好的，我先来回答这两个问题，然后袁可以补充一下。 就是以我们的经验来讲呢，这个考试的时候，假如孩子能够在一起考试，有这个时间的一个紧迫感，他的考试的效果会远远的比自己 take home 要好。第二个的话，就是从时间上来看的话，就是我们真的提供了孩子足够多的这个时间来给他们来答疑，来给他们讲解，就是说包括这个 Office Hour， 包括现在我们也把这个 Office Hour 变成了一个叫做互相的。 叫做 debug 的一个形式这样孩子可以学到足够多的东西。第二个问题的话，突然我一忘了，你再重复一下你的第二个问题，好吧？
第二个问题就是说，像对我这种是对 coding 是一窍不通的家长来说，是完全依赖 XCamp， 这个怎么能够帮助到孩子，或者是？ 怎么能够激励孩子？这个方面有什么建议？
这个也是很好的问题。理论上来讲哈，我们 XCamp 已经提供了足够多的资源， 其实家长就是不懂编程的家长是没有任何问题的，孩子所有需要的编程方面的帮助都可以从我们这儿来得到。当然就是说从 general 来讲的话，我们家长怎么能够帮助孩子我们这边呢，在我们的所谓的 community build 的这一块我们也会有一些新的内容进来比如说正在组织的一个活动，就是怎么能够增加父母的情商其实我可以再多说2句，就是之前呢，就是我觉得我们说孩子的成长可能一半在孩子，一半在父母但很多时候很多机会上，其实我们家长起了更决定性的作用不一定是说在编程这个技术上，更多的像你说的是怎么鼓励他，怎么帮助他怎么能够在他遇到困难的时候真正的让他能够从困难中走出来这些都是很重要的我们会有系列的一些活动也敬请关注。居源，你看你有补充的吗？
对，我想补充一点的话，就是说，其实关于我们那个 in class midterm 和 final 的问题的话，其实就是主要是我们其实summer 的时候有一些班级试了一下，那其实发现我们到最后 final test 的完成率可能还不到一半，然后这种情况其实对我们造成了比较大的一个影响，就是说我们不知道很多学生他们到底最后这个学习状态怎么样。我们其实还是挺希望能够看看这方面能不能有所调整，因为我们也知道就是也希望提供更多的这个 section 这个 teaching section 教更多的知识。其实我们是有很多东西，其实可能不一定有这个时间，目前不一定有时间完全教下去，所以就是说我们还是想再看看是不是能够做一些安排。但是这学期其实我们做的这个调整已经特别多了，我们可能暂时没有办法再做新的调整，所以我们会再看的。但是呢，就是说秋季的话，我们还是会 take same approach。我们还是希望现在秋季的话都是这个 in class midterm 和 final。对。
好的，谢谢2位。
非常这个理解您的 concern。好，谢谢。
Okay, so we can quickly go through the next question. Some parents asked, didn't get any email include the parents' contact info of other parents of the same class. Yes, just join the WeChat group first, and then maybe you can ask in the WeChat group to looking for other parents who are in the same city. We won't provide from the welcome letter. You can join. You need to join the WeChat group first. The next question is about, will XCamp be offering any opportunity for volunteering as a tutor or TA? So,
yeah, I'd like to answer. Yes, now we have, I think several students, high school students, our current students, they are volunteering as a TA. They are doing a great job. I don't want to say they learn a lot to be a TA here. They learn to be very responsible. They need to be communicate with the students, also with some younger students. It's very helpful them on the leadership too. Yeah. So we have this opportunity. Yeah, just apply to be a TA. We are welcome. Yeah.
Yeah. So next question related to the musical enhancement class. So one student who's taking 200. So can he also enroll in the musical enhancement class? So Teacher Yuan, could you answer that?
So basically, we are taking the enhancement class as a very, very different or independent series of class than our weekly offering. Basically, we encourage students to participate. And in general, like for 200, it might be a little bit early, but if you want, you can try bronze. Bronze should be at the right level. If you are pretty young, like 6th grade or 7th grade, I would say like maybe wait a little bit. But if you are like 8th grade or 9th grade, probably just you can get started with bronze. Yeah.
Yeah. Next question, I think related with the also teaching. Is it still possible to switch class level at this time?
We have very strict class level switching policy. First you need to finish all the class in your current level, Also, you need to finish all the problems, questions, homeworks in the next level. So, or you pass the next level's final exam. So generally now it's pretty late. You need to go through all these process. I also want to ask on the next question, the x-tutors.org. Yes, that's our tutors website. It's still valid. If you want to be a TA or want to be a tutor, please register there.
Okay, next question, also a private message related with the teaching. Will the same level class, just a different, okay, will the same level class teach the same material, like the 200 ABC? Yeah, will they teach the same level, same materials?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, yeah, just the different teachers, right? Yeah, based on the structure syllabus. Yeah, the same syllabus. Where is the WeChat group code, QR code? So parents, if you didn't find any WeChat group QR code from the welcome letter, feel free to email us, the admin at xcamp.org, or you can contact Rong or 小助手. Yeah. They can add you in the level parents group.
Yes, I also, every parent and student here, you shall have received the welcome letter early this week. So if have not, please let us know too. We may miss your email, or we may have your a wrong email address. In that welcome letter, there's a handbook. We list all the information about this class there, including the WeChat group code.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so email us. Yeah, also email us admin, and we can add you in the levels group. Please check the welcome the handbook. Yeah, because I guess the QR code provided in the handbook, parents handbook. Check the attached file. I think the QR code will be in the handbook, not come with the as the attached file. Next question, will XCamp consider open weekday class? Charlie, you can answer that question.
Yes, that's a very good question. We are trying, because if we are weekly class, we need to have enough students here to join the class. Definitely we will plan for that. If we have enough students, we will do that.
Yeah, I have one question. So, will the kids have to join the USCO's specified session other than the general session if they want to prepare for the USCO?
I didn't fully catch your question. Did you ask what's the courses students need to register in order to prepare for USCO?
So it's really, I'm a little bit confused. So you show the general class like from 200 to 502, but you also post a session like to mention that if the kids want to prepare for the USCO, they still need to take some extra session just for USCO.
Oh, right. So let me explain a little bit. So this is a good question. So for the weekly class, we are teaching in every weekend. We are teaching the knowledge and we assign homework, right? So students learn knowledge and build a knowledge system and use the homework to enhance the understanding. But for a real competition, the competition problems, problem authors, they will try to hide the topic behind the problem. So students have to go through a problem statement understanding, comprehension, and then analysis process, and then until they figure out what's the topic behind it, and then use the knowledge in class to solve it. So this is very different from our weekly homework. And also, what weekly class didn't cover was more practice, because students are pretty busy in the fall semester or spring semester. So typically we would ask students to do more homework, but they cannot find enough time. So what they need to do is to have, number one, have more practice, which can be done with the doing more problems in their daily schedule. Number two would be if they are ready to do some competition, certain level, then they should do more mock tests. So the enhancement class is for the mock tests only, and we will not teach certain, like introduce new topic. It's just mostly about the training of muscle memory to handle the stress in competition and to improve the muscle memory. They are expected to know the topic before the enhancement class. That's the difference.
Okay. Yeah, so does that mean that if will the mock test be open to the students, or they have to take the mock test session, then they will have access to the mock test? I recall that like during the summer, so they do have access to most of the test or practice the problem, but after that, will all the mock test be closed to the students if they just take the general class, the weekend class?
So basically, are you referring to the mock tests? Which level in the summer?
That is 200.
Sorry, I cannot remember it very clearly, but basically for the mock test, it's gonna be just a certain user code level focused, and then mock test, and then teacher will explain all those problems, and also to have the students to discuss the solution and push for upsolve.
Okay, so with the mock test, it's data-based, or it will in one specified time slot, or it will just open all the mock tests to the student, and if they have question, they can discuss together.
Right now, our setup is that it will be a fixed time in I believe it's a Saturday, and then teacher will always teach at the after the test right away. That's the best timing. But if there's some student who really want to join but has some conflict, probably we can ask the students to make some accommodation. Like for example, maybe they can find some other time to do it. Yeah. But still, the best way to do it would be attend the competition at the right time, and then right after the contest, listen to the explanation and do the upsolving.
Okay, got it.
Yes, parents and students, if you don't have more questions, you can leave now. But if some parents do have questions, would like to ask our co-founders, feel free to stay. Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure. Yeah, please go ahead, Aaron. Right?
This is specifically for the 200 class. So is there any significant differences or things that I should know for the 200 class?
What's your previous class? 102, right? Hey, Aaron, can you hear me?
Yes.
You previously took 102, right?
Yeah.
So for 200, the big difference would be you are officially start to then algorithm and the data structure. You start with iteration and then later then recursion. Most importantly, we want to, the expectation is that you need to pretty much master language level material, such as how to use array, how to use, sorry, not array, list, how to use the fundamental skills before the 200 class. And in 200 class, we want you to start to learn the methodology and then the knowledge, the algorithm, basically. And if you have no prior experience with C++, we are also preparing you for that as well, because as time goes by, you're gonna learn more advanced knowledge based on C++.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It looks like a lot. Some parents already said they didn't find any QR code. Parents, would you mind to email us the admin at xcamp.org your WeChat ID? We can ask our course consultant or operation team staff to add you in the same level group. Please provide your kids class like 208 and then your WeChat ID. Yeah, or yeah, please contact Rong as well. Yes, so currently the 200 is in C++, right? Yeah, teacher Yuan, yeah, one parent does.
Yeah, I'm answering that.
Yeah, already, yeah, see that.
Okay, I think we have a lot of questions and run out of time. We may end here. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you, Shan Shan, for this meeting. Also, thank you for all the parents and the students, also the staffs and the teachers and the TAs. Thank you all for your all of hard work. Let's work together to have another successful 2022 fall semester. Thank you all. Hope most of you can get a 4.2 award. Also, mostly likely to learn more. I think the award is just the results, but mostly the process, the learning process, the growth process. Not only you, but also the parents. Let's grow together. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Have a good night. If the parents and students would like to know more about the user group enhancement class, yeah, you can come to the open house next week, next Friday night. Teacher Yuan will give an info session, yeah, more introduction about the class. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Bye. Good night. Thanks, everyone.